Libra, Healing Grasshopper here to do your monthly reading for September 2025. Five of Wands, it's not reversed. So, Five of Wands is about it can often mean like going up against competition. It can sometimes mean conflict and fighting, but I don't think that's what this means here. We are talking about some kind of a struggle. I'm hesitating to say struggle. Let's see what our next week cards say. Okay. Okay. So this message is pretty clear, pretty strong. Whatever you feel in this month that is going that is like difficult. Any adverse situations that you're in this month are for the greater good. And it'll serve you well to stop in the moment and say it to yourself. If saying it out loud is appropriate, you can do it. If not, you can say it in your head. But make sure you're really taking the time to acknowledge that because it's going to make this easier. It's all for the greater good. And, it may not seem that way, and you can tell yourself that. I don't see it. And by the way, you can have this whole talk as a dialogue with your higher self and your spirit guides. Like, listen, or speak directly to God. You can do that too. Like, listen, God, I don't know what you're planning here, and I don't really understand, but I have faith here, and I know that this is for the greater good. But I'm struggling here. you know, go easy on me. Uh-huh. Seven of Swords. We'll see if that's reversed in a moment. Okay, yeah. There's the moon there. And I just said, the whole talk that you have with God, right? I don't really see how this is going to be for the greater good, but I know that it is. That's what this is saying. This is struggle and uncertainty, not reversed. Now, the Seven of Swords is saying if you move with faith and a good attitude, you will have the clarity to move through this in an efficient and clever way. Yeah, see, here are things lightening up here now with the Three of Wands. And then diagonal from the Five of Wands. At some point, because this all looks very messy and confusing, Five of Wands, right? But what I just said, with the right attitude and faith and everything, you'll be able to move through it efficiently or whatever. Then this becomes more organized. Um, Not necessarily with the other people that you're dealing with, but in your own life, at least. You're able to sort through this efficiently to the point where you'll start to see how it's going to work for you. It's like each step through this process is going to bring you out of this moon confusion and into clear clarity and foresight here. The chariot, which is going to allow you to move forward in your in whatever you're planning, in your endeavors, in your activities this month. Two of Cups reversed. It is reversed. Okay. So this certainly clarifies this line here with the Five of Wands here. Two of Cups reversed is about what I didn't want to say before. I was kind of shying away from oh, this is the conflict card, um and it's just natural for a reader not to want to deliver that message of conflict. But Two of Cups and the Five of Wands is conflict. This is you in a disagreement with someone. Um, and this could happen more than once this month, where you really feel like, really? Why is this happening to me all the time? Don't worry about it. There are reasons, but uh, you, ooh, there's so much here. Okay. First of all, we already said dealing with this in an efficient and clever manner, right? So that would be being smarter than the person you're in conflict with, not stooping to their level, um, not and choosing your battles, not nitpicking and feeling that you have to be right on every single point because a lot of it isn't going to matter, right? So in doing that, they're going to be wasting their time arguing everything, but you're not, right? And you thinking smarter than them is going to get you through it. This isn't necessarily about triumphing over another person. This is just making the situation better for yourself, right? And in the highest vibrational way possible. This is like, I don't know, you're on that low vibration, but I'm over here taking the high road. I don't know about you. That's your choice. This isn't about, stomping on them and making them feel sorry for crossing you type thing. You're not going to do that. You just, as you get into these conflicts, it's like, okay, how can I navigate my way out of this so I can continue on my road upward, continue on the high road. Like I said before, temperance, not reversed, right? Transmutation next to the Two of Cups reversed. This is transmuting a bad situation into something useful uh, and nourishing for yourself. This is also patience. Keeping you know um keeping your temper under control. The Star reversed, not reversed. If you're clever and efficient, You will be on the fastest route to what you desire. The star. This is wishes granted and potential for gain. Wow. 10 of Cups. Celebration, emotional fulfillment. And harmony is a key word here too. And by the way, this isn't going to happen with everyone that you deal with, and this may not happen with everyone that's listening, but for a good deal of you, part of you being clever is finding a way in this conflict for there to be a win-win for everyone, too. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to break your back and, you know, struggle to do this at your own expense. But what I'm saying is that for a lot of you, if you're committed, though, to having a good outcome, a positive, high vibrational outcome, and keeping connection with spirit, you will be presented with ways that you didn't think of before that can bring a win win for everyone. You know, like, okay, everybody calm down. Let's not argue. I think I see a better way that might work for all of us, you know. And I heard that's what good business is all about. So some of you might be entrepreneurs, but even you nine to fivers, you who are in supervisory positions or aspiring to be in supervisory positions, this kind of attitude is what a good business person, supervisor is supposed to possess. Your problem solving skills and people pleasing in a way, in a balanced way, right? Hmm. The Four of Cups, I feel like I've been seeing a lot lately. I don't think that's reversed. Is this reversed? Oops, it is reversed. Okay. Yeah. Because the Three of Pentacles is attached to the Five of Wands here. This is you in conflict with people who don't see your value, which is okay. They don't know who you are. You're just gonna have to let them know. That's all. You're just gonna have to show them. And how are you going to do that? By showing your leadership skills, not by stooping to their level. By staying calm. You know, there are some I love the Karen videos, but my favorite ones are every now and then there'll be like a manager or a police officer that's just like so serene and calm in the chaos of the Karen that you're just, your heart swells for them and you're just rooting for them, for the manager or the um officer. And you really admire them like, wow, they're really handling this super well. Look at them. That's what you want to work towards. No matter how chaotic things get, you're the calm in the middle of the storm. And I'm sure like King of Cups is going to show up because that's exactly the King of Cups is exactly what I'm describing. That supervisor, police officer that's calm. That's King of Cups for sure. But anyway, we've got the Four of Cups here, which is like a nod to how people feel in this situation. The natural approach to it, like, it's not easy to take the high road, you know. You come across a Karen, sometimes you just want to knock them out, or at the very least stoop to their level and argue with them, you know, and tell them what's for and call them a Karen, all the business, call them the B word or an a-hole or something. But Spirit is handing you an opportunity to take the high road here when you don't really feel like that, you know? But don't fall for it. Don't let these people drag you down. And don't allow yourself to be offended by people who don't see you. That is a very frequent occurrence in life where people don't see others very clearly, you know. So don't bristle, don't be offended by it. You know who you are. They don't. That's their problem. That's okay. Look at this. 10 of Cups, double down. And look how it's attached to the Two of Cups. This is Spirit really reinforcing what I said. And I'm getting chills on the top of my head. Tingles. These conflicts that you're coming across with other people, you just may have a download on how to make it better for all of you, for everyone, for both of you, or for all of you, however many people are involved. When two of twos represent choices, you can choose how to deal with this. You can choose to be low vibrational or high vibrational. It's up to you. But it's reverse here. So it is very clear that the other person is choosing the low ground. You want to stoop down there with them or you want to take a different direction. So Page of Swords, not reversed. Page of Swords is clarity. Five of Cups. We'll see if that's really reversed. Anyway, Temperance, double down. Okay, let's do Five of Cups first. Reversed? No. Okay. So Five of Cups is kind of completing the message here with the conflict with people who don't know who you are, don't respect you because they have no idea who they're dealing with, and you being offended by it. Five of Cups here is. But at some point, gaining clarity and turning the ship around to something positive. The Star. Oh, yeah, we're done with the cards. Temperance over here is saying that this Ten of Cups does not happen by accident. It is brought about by your efforts here, your transmutation. You actively turning a bad situation into a good one for everyone, if you can. It could be something really great for you and better for them, you know. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys in the comment section. That is the reading. Um, let me know how this resonates. And if it doesn't now, just remember that we're not quite in this energy yet because you're receiving this video a little bit before the month has started. So allow yourself to enter the energy of the month first before you make the judgment on whether this resonates or not. But if it does, um, when you see it, let me know. If it doesn't, you're welcome to say so as well. Just keep that in mind. You might want to keep this video so you can comment on it later. If you have questions, bring them. Suggestions, I'm here for them. I will answer every single comment with glee. It really uplifts me and makes me feel like I'm not speaking into the void, that there are actually people uh, watching and getting something out of my video. So it really inspires me to move forward. So please don't hold back with the comments. Um, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and beyond. It is a very quick gesture, costs you nothing, but means the world to me and helps my channel grow. Uh, don't forget to click the notification bell so that you don't miss future videos. Even if you think you are, go check anyway. You might see that you're not subscribed and the notification bell isn't checked. Just go ahead and do that for me. Um, also, every now and then, if my readings come to mind, just quickly have a look at the channel and see if there's anything new for you to watch, because sometimes, even though you have the notification bell clicked, you might not get the notifications. So, the best way not to miss out on things is to just manually go look at the channel. Um, I'm assuming that this is your sun sign that you're watching. What you may not realize is that there are other signs that are just as important to watch, like your moon sign, your rising and north node signs. If you don't know what those are, you can find that out very easily and for free online. Just Google calculate my blank sign, find out what they are, come back here to the Healing Grasshopper channel and watch the corresponding videos. Um, if you're really inclined to helping this channel, aside from liking, subscribing, and the notification bell, you can have a look at the playlist that I've made. There is a Libra playlist for you to watch. Put those on as background music, background noise um, on the autoplay with the autoplay button clicked. You can even do this while you sleep because watch hours are everything to help a channel grow. So I thank you in advance for that. Um, shout out to all of my viewers. I really appreciate you. My English speakers, US, UK, Canada, Australia, I see you in my analytics and it blows me away and warms my heart. Thank you so much for supporting me. I do also get support from non-English speakers, my Spanish speakers, Portuguese speakers from Brazil, my Tagalog speakers from Philippines, my Hindi Indians. I really, it blows me away to see you, and I really appreciate you as well. I had a Hindi speaker ask me recently to dub my videos in his language, and I acknowledge that and I appreciate the sentiment, but what you have to understand is that it is very expensive to do that. So I ask you to bear with the subtitles for now. Do what you can to help the channel grow, and we will get there together. I will be dubbing videos at some point when I can afford it. Okay? Thank you so much for your support. I will speak to you soon. Love, light, and many blessings.